And we are live. Welcome to OddsShopper Live. It is Tuesday, July 23rd. I am Josh Engleman, here to break down some plays on pick'em sites, sports books, whatever we can find to make a little bit of money in the sports streets. That is what we're going to do. Yesterday went well enough. We'll talk about it in a second. But first, as you get in the door, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Ben's betting the Braves again tonight. I haven't looked at anything yet. I'll look at everything after this game. After this show, rather. So yesterday, we put together a card on Betr. And let's see. How do I do this? That's not what I wanted to do. But let's see if this works. Oop. Okay, kind of does, yeah. Good enough. Good enough. So you can see we went 3-1 on our card from Betr yesterday. Aaron Judge had less than 2.5 total bases. That worked out. Alec Boehm had less than 1.5 total bases. That worked out. But unfortunately, Tovar finished with 3, and that got us. Westbrook, I believe, at least homered. Did not hit a single, though. And that's really all that matters. So we went 3-1, got a little bit of the money back. We'll take what we can get there. And then on PrizePicks, we had a 5-pick lineup. We went 4-1. So doubled up on PrizePicks. We only lost out on Tovar once again. So we carried that across to both. Didn't work out. Reagan's only got 5Ks. We were all over that. Boom again. Harper got the shout out in chat yesterday. We took a look at it. Homered in his first at bat. So we nailed that one. And then Hunter Green absolutely shut down the Atlanta Braves. Had nothing for him. And it was easy. So we got 4. I then went on Twitter/X and wanted to add on for more PrizePicks because I found 2 other lines that I liked. So I did that. But that didn't work out. Hogan Harris didn't get us there. Austin Gomber struck out 5 Red Sox. And that one took the L. So we won 50 here. We lost 50 here. And ultimately, we end up going neutral on PrizePicks. So that's where we stand. But we're back today to have some fun and do it again. So I'm sharing my iPhone screen right now. And I thought we were going to be able to share all sorts of stuff today. That was the plan. However, best laid plans did not work out the way that we wanted them to. I upgraded my Mac OS to be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? To use the new screen mirroring feature for the iPhone. But whatever that did broke my OBS that I can't use as a virtual camera. So now we're stuck to one screen in the center of our stuff, and we'll bounce around accordingly. But for now, we got to figure out what we want to hit on. We're not seeing a ton of natural value at the start of this. The first thing that I see are 3 decent plays on PrizePicks that makes me feel like we want to look at PrizePicks first. As I say that, if you guys are looking at the screen, didn't take long for a lot of that value to go away. But I'm also very happy to take any suggestions from chat on YouTube, on Twitter, wherever you're watching this. If you got something you want me to look into, I'll be happy to do it. Sandberg says Skeens over on Ks or hits against. Let's see what Skeens looks like and if we have any actual value going on using OddsShopper, what you guys should be using. If you want to sign up for OddsShopper, there is a link in the description of this video. Click it and go sign up. It's going to be exactly what we're doing here, whether it's on the sports betting side or the pick'em side, parlay builders, calculators, advanced data, and more. We have it all here for you. Check it out. Now, on the sportsbook side, no crazy value on anything that I see from Skeens. Let's see if we see any interesting Skeens stuff on a pick'em site. I don't even believe he's even up on any pick'em sites right now. Maybe he is, but we don't have it grabbed yet. Hoagies, do you stick with a certain number of legs on PrizePicks or just whatever the tools recommend? Sort of depends. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, on days where there are an immense amount of plays, 5 and 6 play cards, you're just going to pay the least amount of juice. That's likely going to be your best option, but at the same time, if you're going to start, round robining 2-pick plays that do have value, that starts to change some things. So it'll vary. You'll see everything while we do this. What are the messages that I am getting right now? Do I need to read them? No, I don't. Is it possible to zoom into that page? It's hard to see on the desktop. I'm going to hope you mean this page, Ben. So now we got OddsShopper open. Sleeper, 1, 2, 3 leads me to believe that Sleeper is the first thing that we're about to take a look at. So let's check out Sleeper. Let's lead with Sleeper. I think that's the move. Am I crazy? Did that all just go away? Hold on. Jordan Hicks, Sleeper, 0.5. Sleeper. Ben, are you seeing this? Is this me? And answer in YouTube chat if you can, because that's what I'll see easier. Or I guess I have Slack open now in front of my face. Am I crazy that it's not showing that play any longer? I think I caught a bug. So if you could pass, Ben, if you see this, or Jake, whoever's watching, this line exists here for Sleeper at 0.5, but if I set my operator to just Sleeper, they're all going away. So pass that along. So I won't filter down. Now we're back up to 2 more at the top of PrizePicks, which is interesting. We're back up to 3 at the top of PrizePicks. All right. Let's get FanGraphs open up and let's take a look and see if we like some of these lines. If you play on DraftKings Pick 6, we're apparently seeing a decent amount of value on Jordan Hicks right now, but you could wait. Man, we're bouncing around. There must be a lot of volatility right now. This is moving a lot quicker than I was expecting it to. Because now we're showing a lot more value at Underdog. So let's, you know what? We got a request yesterday for Underdog. Let's get into Underdog. And we're going to start it off looking at Underdog. First option, Trey Turner, under 1.5 total bases in Minnesota. Let's figure out what we have here. So, Trey Turner getting Woods Richardson. I mean, Woods Richardson is average at best. 307 xWOB over 870 pitches to righties. 317 to lefties. We've got Turner sitting here. Over the past year and a half, 358 WOBA, which would be problematic to righties with his pitch mix. 328 xWOBA, though. That comes down quite a bit. So does the X-ISO. He's been incredibly hit lucky. I'm comfortable with this. Trey Turner under 1.5 total bases on Underdog. Now, I'm going to build this out on Underdog so you guys can see it. I can't play it. I can't play Pick'em in North Carolina on Underdog. But we can at least take a look at it and make sure we have the plays. We also have the option to take the Bryce Harper over 0.5 plate appearances free square. Might as well grab it right out of the gate. So let's build this out with the Underdog free square. Let's grab... we're not going to be able to do this, are we? Yeah. So we can't take Bryce Harper in this particular option, but we will recommend the Trey Turner lower, spotted at the moment it happened. We also have Zach Wheeler. So another Philadelphia option here. Total hits allowed under 4.5. I'm not going to evaluate that one for right now since we're already locking in a better play in Turner. Yordan Alvarez under 1.5 total bases against Oakland. Let's scope that out because that clearly doesn't feel like something you want to do. Osvaldo Bido on the hill. Really not good against lefties. 360 xWOBA allowed over the last year and a half. That is tough sledding. There's no chance. I'm sorry. There's no chance I'm going to believe in this one. No chance at all. No way we're looking at Yordan Alvarez against Osvaldo Bido and taking under on total bases. That's terrifying. Yordan Alvarez might break the record for total bases tonight in this spot. Ooh. Are we talking home run round robins? That might be fun. Do we want to set up a home run round robin day? I'm ready to... I'll prep for that. And we can come in locked and loaded and ready to go. Ben, make a note of that. I'll do a home run round robin day. All right. Ketel Marte, under 1.5 total bases. Arizona, Kansas City. So, Marsh on the hill for Kansas City. There we go. That's even better. Marsh on the hill for Kansas City. Marte is going to switch hit. So he's going to be hitting from the left side. 360 xWOBA for Marsh. That's not ideal. This is a tough... I'm not sure this rolls out as well as Marsh would want it. Yeah, I don't want to go to the Marte side of this one. We're looking for one more to pair with Alvarez. Old Stu Fairchild. Who's pitching for the Braves tonight? Okie dokie. Chris Sale on the dish. On the dish. On the hill. The line for Fairchild is under, so he can't get on base at all. Ooh, that's terrifying. But I mean, it is Sale. He's not going to have a ton of plate appearances. Hasn't been great against lefties. Let's roll with it. That's the play. Trey Turner, Stuart Fairchild. That's the play for you guys today, based off of OddsShopper and just a little bit of extra work. If you're playing on Underdog today, grab Trey Turner, lower than 1.5 total bases. Stuart Fairchild, lower than 0.5 total bases. I would love to grab it, and I would try, and I'll click it just so you guys can see. Wait. It's in. Yesterday I clicked on this and it told me that I couldn't do it. Yay! Victory. Yesterday I built out an underdog card after the show, and it did not allow me to do this. I got caught up in maybe my location thing was screwed up yesterday. I don't know. Awesome. Sweet. So all right, well then we're locked in. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm glad. Alrighty, my coffee is done. Let's move on to find out what else is out there and what else we want to look at. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I would have prepped my home run model for the show. So tomorrow. Here's what we're gonna do. I know today is Dinger Tuesday, and that's not the right. This would make a lot more sense today, but there's no reason there can't be a Dinger Wednesday. I'm going to prep my home run model for tomorrow. And we're going to do a home run round robin and have some fun. Skeens is up on Underdog? Okay. What do we got here now? Oh, man, we're spread all over the place. Pick 6, sleeper, underdog, sleeper, dabble. We're bouncing around now. All right, let's take a look at sleeper. Osvaldo Bido, over 2.5 strikeouts against Houston. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. No part of that feels like it's going to happen. 21.5% K rate over the last year and a half against righties, 18.5 against lefties. Neither one of those numbers are particularly appealing. If we talk about how often Houston strikes out, their active roster against righties is 26th. They don't strike out a lot. I can't lie. Osvaldo Bido, over 2.5 strikeouts. I can't get behind that one. Ty Block, 2.5 in course tonight against Boston. Ty Block is about as not a strikeout pitcher as you can be. 13% strikeout rate to lefties, 13% to righties. No part of that feels appealing. That's pretty next level gross. How is Boston against lefties? Unless Boston is like the biggest strikeout team on the planet against lefties. Okay, so they are. Okay, so no. Wow. No team has struck out more this season than Boston's active roster against lefties. 27.7%. What happens when a guy that can't strike anybody out in Ty Block, 13% K rate to lefties, 13% K rate to righties? What happens when that runs into a team that strikes out all the time? Guys, what do you say here? I think I'm okay with it. I actually think I'm willing to take my chances here on Ty Block on sleeper. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? That's what I want to know. I'm pulling up sleeper right now. All right, let me find this one. So that's Ty Block. No, I didn't even have to get my phone out. I'm so dumb. I can do all of this from my computer now. This new, if you guys have an iPhone and you can update and a MacBook or like a Mac laptop or computer, and upgrade to the new beta of their new operating system, it just clones your phone and it's flawless. It's really wild. All right, so tie block. We want to do more than 2.5Ks. So that's one. Yeah, Steven, there's a lot more problems with block than just how long he goes. Look, that one's gross. We know it's gross. We know for a fact that it's gross. The question becomes, do we have anything else that can save us? Beto is just showing up there like it's good. All right. Jordan Hicks, under 4.5 strikeouts against the Dodgers. Now, on the surface, this feels like a snap get for us. Hicks over the past 2 years, 20% K rate to lefties, 26 to righties. That's not bad. But this is in LA, so park, not great. Dodgers active roster, dead average in strikeout rate. You know, you've got Ohtani hitting from the left side, not as worried. Freeman hitting from the left side, not as worried. Lux hitting from the left side, not as worried. Hayward hitting from the left side, not as worried. So we're thinking about the righties. Will Smith, 17.7% K rate over the last year and a half against right-handed pitchers with this pitch mix. Not stressed. 30% K rate for Hernandez is tough. That's high. Page is around 25. It's fine. Rojas at 12.5. That's nothing. Taylor around 30 is a bit of a problem. I don't hate this. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take this one. I don't mind this at all. We're going to go Jordan Hicks under 4.5 strikeouts. Let me grab that one now. Hicks, less than 4.5 strikeouts. If I look at this entry, we have tie block, more than 2.5 Ks. Jordan Hicks, less. Hold on. They pulled it. Oh, they're crazy. I missed the Hicks line. It's not on. It's not on here anymore. They have hit. Oh, no, it's there. I'm dumb. I just clicked hits allowed. There we go. I like it. I like this quite a bit. All right, so let me see if I can share this. You're not going to be able to see this as well as I would like you to, but I want you guys to see what I have. Oh, and I got to so that's as big as I can make that right now. But we'll work on that in the near future. This is what I'm going to be dropping in. I got to load up the old money skis on Sleeper, but I will tweet this link out in a second. Speaking of links, how do I get a link to my Underdog card? Can I share that? I cannot share that, I don't believe. Doesn't matter. All right, we're getting back in. Let's build one more. Guys, what are you looking for? What have you guys looked at all day? What do you want to see? Let me know. We got OddsShopper back up. We'll build on any site. Anything you're looking for at all. Bang. Anything you're looking for. What have you had? What have you guys had your eye on? You want to go prize picks? Is the U.S. basketball team in any trouble? To me, no. They're not. I couldn't be less concerned. They're going to steamroll everybody. Let's get prize picks pulled up. It is Taco Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. That is a good point. You do want to make sure that you get your tacos in. You don't want to miss out on anything like that. So let's see what OddsShopper has to say for prize picks for right now. The first one is Trey Turner under 1.5 total bases. Gee, I wonder if we want to look at that one yet against Woods Richardson. We know we like it, and we know we're taking it. So Trey Turner under 1.5 total bases. We got it. We're in. Woods Richardson under 4.5 strikeouts. Now, if I add that, that starts to screw us, right? No, I guess not. Okay, so do we like that? Woods Richardson, about a 20% K rate guy. We're looking at Philly against righties. Philly active roster against righties striking out 21.5% of the time. That's 19th. I'm willing to take it. So we're going to go less than 1.5 total bases for Trey Turner, but less than 4.5 strikeouts for Woods Richardson. Good start. Top 2 options on the board on prize picks right now. We can stay in this game, but we're not going to. We're going to go to Chris Sale. Now the line is set at 7.5. That is the strikeouts against Cincinnati. Cincinnati against lefties. Their active roster right now, 16th in strikeout rate. Okay. Now, Sale on the year, 36% K rate in 270 pitches against lefties, 31.5% K rate against over 1,400 pitches against righties. You get India, who's a neutral K guy. Big time strikeout potential here for Elly De La Cruz. He Ks 34% of the time against lefties. Candelario is neutral. Steer's not going to strike out all that much. Stevenson, not that much. Slater certainly increases. Marte, undetermined. Hines appears to strike out a lot. And then Fairchild, 25% looks good. It's an interesting balance. There's, you get the spots like Elly who are going to strike out a lot, but India, Candelario, Steer, Stevenson, 1, 3, 4, 5 is actually kind of light. So I'm willing to say Chris Sale under 7.5 strikeouts here. I don't hate it, given the pedigree. So we're up to 3 now. That's Trey Turner, Woods Richardson, and Chris Sale. Let's go ahead and see what the prize picks optimizer looks like for this one. So we're going to get Trey Turner, Woods Richardson, and Chris Sale. So we're at negative 21% EV right now. We certainly need more plays. And it's going to get real tight late. Cavan Biggio to not get on base, 0.5. Who is throwing for the Giants? Oh, yeah, Hicks. We knew that. Okay. So Biggio's not very good. I kind of like this spot. Hicks Hicks this year Getting touched a little bit by lefties, but could just be noisy over 785 pitches. If you add back in a couple extra hundred, it really starts to mute it. But righties don't touch him at all, really. Although he has had a little bit of power issues. I'm willing to keep that one going. And if it gets cut, it gets cut. So we get Biggio added back in. Marsh, 2.5 earned runs. He's so bad. He's so bad. He's so bad. I'm not sure I can trust this one. Arizona's 12th in WRC plus against righties. Marsh just gives up everything to everybody. I'm going to have to pass on Marsh. Ciani total bases doesn't get on, taken on Pittsburgh. I mean, the matchup against Skeens is obviously terrible. It's lefty-righty. 154 plate appearances against righties for Ciani. 272 xWOBA. Yeah, we'll take that. Ciani total bases under 0.5. All right, so we're at a 5-pick card here. We're going to add another one, and things are going to look pretty good, I think. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to find one more. Maikel Garcia, Elias Diaz. Who's pitching for Boston? Cooper Criswell. That's really not that bad. Does Elias Diaz hit well against righties? Undetermined. Okay, so not really. 298, 291 xWOBA to righties. Yeah, that's what we're grabbing. We're grabbing Elias Diaz under 1.5 total bases. And that's our 6-play card. That's the direction we're going. So we got Trey Turner, Woods Richardson, Chris Sale in. We need Biggio, Ciani, and Diaz. Biggio, Ciani, and Elias Diaz. That's where it's at right there. 25x incoming with a 6 of 6. Bang, get in there. Link is coming. I don't see any mechanism to post a link for the Underdog card. There's your link, folks. That should be helpful. Please join me in going 6 of 6 today, which I think we all know we're going to do. Also, we have a ton of stuff that you can sign up for depending on what you're looking for. I'm sitting here working my way through OddsShopper. I want you guys to use OddsShopper. You could sign up using the link in the description. You can get OddsShopper for free if you want to by signing up using this link here that says Get OddsShopper Free. If you go to OddsShopper.com, hit the Premium EV Betting Tools tab, go to OddsShopper, get OddsShopper free if you don't have it. If you've never signed up at any of these places, do it. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to come join us? You guys can see exactly what's on the screen right now. It's fantastic. Working great. That's all you got to do. So, whether you want to sign up at Vivid, Underdog, Sleeper, Pick 6, FanDuel, Caesars, Bet365, DraftKings, BetMGM, Bet365 in Pennsylvania now, by the way. Come check it out. whatever you want to do, it's here for you guys. We could look at odds that are out there at the sports books right now. Not a ton of major value out there for what we're getting today. Zach Wheeler's strikeouts, Schwarber RBIs. It's light work out there on the streets, but we got an underdog card built. Reminder, it's Stuart Fairchild to not get on base. Trey Turner, less than 1.5. We got the PrizePicks card built. Is there anything else that anybody wants to take a look at before we dip on out of here? Reminder, it's Taco Tuesday on PrizePicks. So if there was one of those plays that you didn't like, that you want to swap it in the taco for, go that direction. By all means. We have 6 plays here. If you don't like one of those plays, swap a taco in. Very easy to do. But right now, I'm not feeling the slate of games, and I'm not feeling like we're squeezing a ton of value right now. Tomorrow, I'm coming locked and loaded. I want to build out some home run parlays. I want to build out, home run round robins. I think that'll be a fun sweat, and we could do some giveaways. We're also going to give away OddsShopper later this week. So for Friday, make sure you're here. We're going to give away a week of OddsShopper Premium, so you guys could have someone that's watching can join me in doing exactly this. Go to Rise. Repeat your picks one more time, please. Easy. Stuart Fairchild, under 0.5 total bases. Trey Turner, under 1.5 total bases. They're both on Underdog. Obviously, that can play in other places. On the PrizePicks side, Trey Turner, less than 1.5 total bases. Simone Woods Richardson, less than 4.5 strikeouts. Chris Sale, less than 7.5 strikeouts. Kevon Biggio, Michael Ciani, they don't get on base. Elias Diaz, under 1.5 total bases. But that's where we're at for today, folks. 2 cards built. Keep your eyes peeled on on Twitter. I will reply to our thread for today with another card later this afternoon. And you guys can see what that ends up being. Hopefully it goes a little bit better than it did yesterday. On the show, we crushed it. Couldn't have been any better. Twitter post? Not so much. Guys, thank you for being here. This was a good time. We're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Every single morning, we are going to be here building out cards, getting it posted, and winning some money. That's what we're going to be doing. Tomorrow, get ready. We're going to do a home run round robin, and we are going to win some money. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.